Hey guys, it's Maria Eckersley here with another teaching tip. This week I thought I would shift away from the youth and talk about how to teach primary a little bit better. Most of the time when I teach primary, it's because I'm subbing and I had about 5 minutes notice to hurry and throw a lesson together. So I thought I'd give you one of my favorite go-to tricks to keeping kids entertained in class. And that is to make very fast, very easy scripture story finger puppets. These take about 30 seconds to make. They contain all supplies you can find in the church library, and every time we've done them, the kids love them. So this is my tutorial for today. So first thing you want to do is you want to grab a stack of paper from the library, just standard copy paper, and some markers or crayons or whatever you can get. To make the actual puppet base, all you have to do is you're going to fold a piece of paper into quarters. So fold it in half, then fold it in half again, and that's just to make quarter-size sheets of paper. So I'm going to rip those so you can see, just tearing along those fold lines. So now you've got a nice easy quarter sheet of paper to work with. The first step is you're going to want to take about 1/3 of the way down, you're going to fold the paper down. You can adjust this depending on how tall you want your puppet to be, but this is kind of the standard base that we do. So you want to go about 1/3 of the way down and fold down. Now you're going to flip it over. So my flap's here, fold that over. Do the same thing on this side, but now we're going to fold the other direction. So still about 1/3 of the way in, and this one about 1/3 of the way in. It doesn't matter if they match up perfectly, it's not a big deal. So now I've got these two flaps. So here's my front with the little flap here. Here's my back with these two fold-in flaps. And the only trick to this is to fold one flap in, and then you can see I've got this edge. I'm going to go under that edge with my other piece of paper. See that other corner tucks neatly in there, and now I've got this awesome little opening. It's a reinforced, easy finger puppet. So now you can hand this to the kids, and they can take the crayons and the markers. They can take 15-20 minutes to decorate all the different characters. So let's say you're teaching the story of Ammon and the sheep. It's a go-to classic for any primary age kids. So the kids can draw their own characters on it. They can add all kinds of decorations. They can make a back to it. It's a great way to kind of get them engaged in the scripture story without putting a lot of effort in. So I usually give them some time to kind of make their own scripture characters. They can either act it out together, so maybe each person has a puppet and they act it out, or maybe you do it all as a class and set up some kind of puppet show for the leaders, whatever you want to do. But it's a great tool to throw together fast that actually does teach a scripture story. And the other nice thing about it is if you're going to teach a larger group, like let's say you have to hurry and teach sharing time and you didn't know about it in advance, you can take 5 minutes before sharing time and make full-size ones that you could hold up in class. So this one is the same exact process, just made with a full sheet of paper instead of a quarter sheet of paper. And you can tell I can fit my whole hand in there. I could put it on a stick and hold it up. I could make it out of a poster board and make it even bigger. It's a really fast, easy way to teach the scriptures to kids who are, anxious to be engaged in the process. So rather than bring costumes or find some fancy printable online, this is just an easy way to throw it together on your own and teach the same concepts without spending a dime. So that's my tip for this week, and I will be back next week with more tips. Thanks, guys.